Thank you to Barclays for your support to the DSU community. It is my pleasure to proudly recognize you as the 2024 Delaware State Community Partner of the Year.
Hey, yo, episode 11, Life Unfiltered. We got a very, very special guest. Let's talk with Dev.
Yes, sir, y'all. All praise to the Most High. You feel me? It's your boy Eliyahu, man. Back another episode, y'all.
Yes, sir. Who we got? We got a very special guest. Who we got, man? Come on.
We got Brandon. We got Bran, man. Shout out Eli. Shout out Dev for putting me on the podcast. And we're gonna get into
me and Bran, we've been locked in for a little minute. High school, all that. I seen his journey and I see what he's doing. He really wants to move things forward, move himself forward. And one thing I also noticed, he don't hate on nobody. Like he really wants everyone to grow, and like that's what we advocate for, right? First thing I want to get into is, bro, like share your experience of what you've gotten into. You're a sophomore, right?
Sophomore, yeah.
Sophomore, yeah. I'm a junior in college, so you're a sophomore, a year younger than me. Share your experience coming out of high school, difficulties, whatever you want to speak on, and what you're into now, bro. Let's hear it. Let's hear something.
Appreciate you. So how I met Dev like through sports. Like as Dev previously mentioned, he was a 3-sport athlete, and I was a junior. I was a junior in high school. And he was a senior in high school, and we met via basketball, being on the same basketball team.
Yeah.
He was the man on that team, man. He don't want me to say it. He don't want me to say it, but he was the man on that team. Like he could do everything on that team, and me as a junior, like a 16-year-old junior, I was just like trying to find my way and everything. Like I didn't really know too much about varsity basketball. It was my first year playing varsity, and like mind you, the environment we were at and the school we were at, it's like it's a school where everybody knows everybody from sports. So if you're playing sports, you're gonna get this certain crowd automatically drawn to you, and that was something like I had to get used to. Like the first 2 months, I'm hanging with my normal people, and then it's like people I don't know coming up to me, and they like, and then I had to struggle with people calling me like with my name that my teammates call me. So it's like something like I really didn't have like a shell. Like I was in a shell in high school. Like I was in a shell of myself. I feel like I could never really be myself, and stemmed off of my coach or like just like the environment I was around. Like the people at my school wasn't like some people that allowed me to feel comfortable with being myself. I feel like with my teammates, it was cool. Like we had like a great camaraderie, like a great bond. Like I could be myself with them, but like outside of that, it wasn't really no like sense of camaraderie I felt in the school. It felt like everybody was competing with each other. Like everybody was competing with each other. Like we had the football team doing their stuff, coming off the state championship loss.
Right.
Yeah. Then they were just comparing. It's all this comparison going on when we're playing basketball. Like we shouldn't be getting compared to the football team. We have our own trials and tribulations, so it's a lot of comparison going on with the outside noise, whether that may be, and then you got to remember you're a student, so that affects you when you go in the classroom. People are already labeling you to a certain standard. Like I just want to be me. Like why am I getting labeled to bench warmer number 3? You feel me? So it's like why I never understood that. So then it's like in high school I couldn't really, like I said, I couldn't really be myself. And then it's like it's all these people like portraying something on you. Like my teammates, they used to call me BJ. And that was something I was cool. I was cool with my teammates calling me, but then like I said, my teammates, they had an image on our campus or our high school. So like whatever they would say, everybody's gonna follow. So it's like me, I didn't really have a voice. I couldn't really speak up for myself, or I wasn't really like open enough to speak up for myself. Like they didn't know I didn't like it. They just like they call me that. So like the people, they just hear that. They know me from that. So I'm like, dang, like how much change the perspective on me, because like that's not my name, man. Like my name is Brandon. Like that's not my name. Like how am I gonna change this perspective? Like, and then it's like people have immature minds, bro. So it's like they're literally like low vibrational. They have no mind. So like they say BJ, and it's like, bro, why are they?
I remember that, bro. I remember all that, bro.
Why are you laughing? You remember that's really my audition. So it's like he can tell you, like he remembers this shit. So it's like it's like it's literally it just taught like high school taught me a lot, especially like when they left and Dev left, because I was a junior, so they graduated before me. So the senior year, it was just like I feel like I won't say worse, but like I really wanted to get out of there, bro. It was like it was not the environment for me.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah, and then like when it came to sports again, because it was just like that year was like it was a lot going on for me. I had my grandma that passed going into summer league. Then I had tore my meniscus going into summer league as well. So there's like why am I fighting with a freshman for my spot? Like I was promised the starting spot, and I'm putting in the most work as all my teammates seeing. So it was just like I'm doing a lot of it's taking a lot of my mental too as well. And then I'm a senior at that. You know, I still had hoop dreams, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot. It was a lot going on, and you come to realization like this is your senior year of high school. What are you about basketball? What are you about this? So
Yeah,
you gotta
bro.
find some stuff. But like
Exactly.
the whole time I'm trying to find myself, I'm going through trials. Like, you know, we finished 3-13 and I wasn't
Mhm.
playing. The first 3 games I wasn't playing because of my knee. I became cleared to play, so I played with this knee strap. Not this knee strap. Niggas thought it was drip, so I had like this tape on my knee every game,
Boy,
and
Mm.
everybody thought it was drip. So everybody like, oh, that's hard. I'm like, oh, like I need that though. Like I really need
Yeah.
that. So
yeah,
my
yeah,
meniscus, I'm literally going full speed every practice with my
right.
meniscus tearing everything,
Working.
like working. But that's just how I was.
Yeah,
Like with everything I do, I try to be my best version of myself, just hard working. That's how I was, and my teammates, everybody can say that about me. And in practice, I wasn't getting no playing time, but I wasn't complaining. Feel me? Like if he wanted to go the freshman route, I pushed the freshman to his hardest. Like I made him turn the ball over every time, and I
right.
made him better. I could definitely say, and he'll text me to this day. Like he's doing a lot of good. His name's Chase Sullivan. He'll text me to
Oh
this day.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said, "Yo, no one pushes me like how you push me, Bran. I missed that about that. Like I'm like, yeah, bro. I seen some potential in you, and I hope you take it to the next level, bro. For real, you know, like the coach fuck with you. So
Yeah. And shout
he's
out
my
to the
man.
young boy Chase too. I see he be hooping, bro. So shout out to
Shout out,
him.
yeah, shout out my boy
He's
Chase,
a
and
bucket.
shout out my boy Mar too, bro. That's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
my
yeah. Of
dog.
course.
Like
Yeah, they both. Yeah,
Mar, Mar,
they both be
Mar
getting to it, bro.
be
The
getting to
whole
it. Yeah,
everyone that came after us, bro. Football too. Out of the smart, like, bro. All the youngins
Phoenix
doing
too.
their
Yeah,
thing.
shout out Phoenix, bro, for sure.
Phoenix,
He
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
Maj too,
dog.
Maj too. All the young boys
Yeah,
snapping.
he nice.
All the young boys snapping. So it's good to
For
see
sure.
that.
It's really
Yeah,
good to see that. Like, feel me? I'll probably never step back foot on Smyrna. So it's gonna feel weird for me to do that because I
yeah.
feel
No, I
like
feel you.
I didn't leave. I mean, like people tell me I didn't leave anything behind. I don't care like what people say. I had nothing to show in Smyrna, so I don't feel
Right,
like I have anything to go back there for. Like
right, I
even my
feel you.
sister went to Polytech, so like feel me? It's nothing for me to
It's
go
so
there.
really,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's really don't be. It's like you feel me, like senior night, maybe you feel me. Like I might,
Yeah,
you know, like watch it
yeah.
virtually, but like it's just like I'm proud. I'm proud. Like I had the background in high school that I needed because it just
Right,
I learned a lot. Like I really learned a lot about myself and just to being able like to be mentally tough and go through whatever and just understand like have a growth mindset. And I really think that's where my growth mindset with everything I do. I think that's where it came from because when I wasn't playing and I was sitting on the bench, realizing
right.
this was my last year of high school sports, uh, I gained the mentality of Godspeed.
Yeah,
Godspeed
yeah, I see that. Yeah,
Godspeed is normally just like not rushing whatever, you know, if it's meant to happen, God
divine timing.
divine
Facts.
timing, literally
Yeah.
divine timing too. I
Yeah.
like to tie that into each other. Like it's literally if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. You know, you don't rush anything. Everything
Right,
happens for a reason. So you know, the whole time I'm like, okay, everything happens for a reason. You know, I had to go through this for a reason. You know, like maybe if I would have chose a different path, no, it's no maybes. Like this
right.
is your path. This is your setting. So a little bit after basketball season finished, you know, I just ran track for my last year and.
Yeah.
My track season went great. Like my track season was good. I think I ended up going to conferences and track, and I was way better than the year before when Dad shout out Dad once again. He got to drag me
Yeah.
to the track scene. And I was
I
like, I
definitely
was like, yo,
did.
I
I
didn't
was
really want to run
advocating
track.
for it.
And
Yeah.
then like I ended up messing with it. Like I ended up messing with it a lot better than ball towards my end of my senior year. But like it was just too late. And then I made the choice to come to Delaware State.
Right.
I'm going into my freshman year, and I feel like when we look back on this season now, it's probably one of the best decisions I made blindly because I had no idea like the effect it's gonna have on my life.
Yeah, not to cut
To
you
this
off,
day.
but bro, every it's like damn near every couple weeks I see you doing something like, and it just put a smile on my face, bro. Like you
Cause
just doing
bro,
it, bro. Like
you one of the ones that know, bro. You one of the ones that
you getting to
like
it,
I just
bro.
want to say this about Dev. Like Dev, like literally one of the ones that like constantly believed in me. Like when I
Yeah,
feel
bro.
like, and I love this. Like I love to say this now because like when there was nobody cheering for me, like Dev was really one of the ones that was cheering for me, bro. So I
Right.
know that's genuine support, genuine love. So I just reciprocated back, and that's the type of person I am anyway. But
I
I
feel
want
you,
to
bro.
overly extend it to him because he's one of the ones that I really like. I am appreciative of. Like
That's
seriously,
love,
man.
bro.
So
That's
it's
love.
like
That's love. 10
yeah,
plus
for sure.
minutes of life unfiltered, 10 plus minutes in. You don't have to stay the whole time. You know, we don't tell you how to watch the entire video. You'll pick up on something before you leave, though. We promise you that, right? Shout out to anyone who showed up. Not to cut you off,
Shout
bro.
out to
Go.
everyone. Yeah, you good. So yeah,
Anyone, bro.
I'm going
Yeah,
into my first.
shout out both of y'all too, for real.
Appreciate you, Eli. Yeah, once again too, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna get into like my freshman year. I'm going into
Yeah.
my freshman year.
Yeah.
I'm going there to Del State with not knowing. I'm only knowing like 3 people that
Right.
I really talked to: Isaiah James, Isaiah Harmon. It's one more person I can't forget. I can't remember right now, but it's just one more person I talked to. Like those are the only people I knew that was going there. So I'm
Came
like,
in
all right,
that you came
yeah,
in with.
that I knew ahead of time. So I connected with Isaiah James from we stemmed off a track season right into Del State.
Okay.
We built a relationship because we had similar mindsets. But at the time, my mindset wasn't really there. It wasn't really focused. Like when I got to Del State, I was just so focused on like, and this is funny because I was still in a hooping mindset. Like they had
Yeah.
the court vibes. I was on some games. I brought my Kobe to the court vibes and was trying to fry everybody in front of me. Like
Yeah.
I was putting like everybody like, yo, you cannot guard me, you cannot guard me. We can lace it up right now. I swear that's how I was coming on the court vibes. And bro, I was popping my shit. I was proving it. Like
Yeah.
I'm nice. Like I'm nice at ball.
Been
I
to it.
never had the chance to ever show it. But like
Yeah.
I could like. And when the lights get on, I could do that. I could do that to you,
Yeah.
bro. Like, who are you? You feel me?
Yeah. No,
That's
I
how it's
feel
coming
you.
at everybody.
That's
So
a great mindset though, and I see you
yeah,
Yeah.
attack everything like that though, bro. Like,
exactly, bro. That's a great mindset. That's what I had. I just never had the
yeah.
opportunity to show it because with that maybe with politics, shout out the
Yeah.
white coach from Smyrna. He just
Yeah.
never really believed in the 5'6" kid. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, bro. I feel like if you had your own like just comfortability, bro, it would have been a different story for you when it came to just hooping. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
to
that
get into a
definitely,
comfortable
bro.
situation though.
Yeah. So when I got out there on that court, it was just really just it was just really comfortable vibes out there. And then when people start bringing in money and things, I never really played for money. Like I was taught to
Yeah.
never, like stuff like that it really get different. So I didn't really never really
Yeah.
touch
My
the money
facts.
side of hooping
Yeah.
because could turn different ways. We
Yeah.
know how
People be acting a
stuff
little
like that
different.
goes. Yeah. So I just never did that. But it was always like, okay, people knew me for hooping. They was like, oh, that's the one kid that was frying at the court. So like I had that perspective of me, like
Right.
going into my going into my freshman year, like or else like October homecoming, like everybody's knew me for hooping at the courts and hooping in the gym.
Right.
Then it's like, bro, for the first time in my life, bro, like I'm an honor roll student, I'm an AB student, bro. For the first time in
Right.
my life, bro, I
Oh,
was failing math, bro. I'm failing classes. I'm like, bro, like this not me. Like
Right.
I realized like I couldn't really understand the college like lifestyle. I didn't really understand it because like it's really like I'm I'm fresh, so I'm a fresh 18. Like, I have a late birthday, so
Right.
I'm just 18. I really had that independence back in high school. So now I'm doing everything by myself. You feel me? My roommate, he don't really talk to me like that. He was really like, I don't want to say weirdo, but he was just to himself type of guy on the
Be
game.
like
He
that
played the game
sometimes when it comes to college.
24/7. So I never had other than my friends, I never had like somebody to rely on. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, it's just time like I had got a 47 on my math test. I'm not afraid to say that. 47 on my math test. My mom called me. I called my mom like I'm like, I just feel my math test like it's as midterms. I don't know what like we're going into the final lap. Like it's looking bad. And she pull up to the gate and I'm just like, bro, that's the first time in a long time I cried in front of my mom. It was just like real tears
Yeah.
because it's just like it's not high school, bro. It's no second. It's like it's hard to get second
Yeah.
chances when you mess up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And your family's paying for this. Like, and
Yeah.
I didn't have I couldn't really see my vision at the time. I couldn't really see what I really wanted to do. Like, I didn't have the confidence yet. Like, I'm coming off of Smyrna brand where I didn't have the confidence. Like,
Right.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't have the people pouring into me.
Mhm.
So
Do you
it
feel
took a
like? Do
while.
you feel like? Hold on, not to cut. Do you feel like at that point a certain like sense of urgency like kind of kicked in? Like I gotta flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I gotta flip
Yeah,
the
like
city.
I gotta do this. You feel me? Like it's like a certain sense of
I'm
urgency
already.
kicked in, and it's crazy. I really pre like that's like I started getting closer to God like
Right.
when my grandma passed, going into my she passed going
Right.
into my freshman year of college. I started really just understanding just like that devil just like devil here where I'm coming from. Like, everybody start, oh, is he woke? Is he this? Is he that? Like they'll just start throwing
Mhm.
that word out there. Like, but
That
it's,
word. Yeah.
you're just really just understanding what's really going on. Like what's really you're
Okay.
really just waking up. You're just getting a sense of consciousness. You're just
Consciousness. Yeah.
understanding. That's really all it is, bro. You're just asking questions. So when you ask the uncomfortable questions, they're like, yo, is he?
Mm-hmm.
He's changed. He's changed. Like, what's wrong with him? Like, they start putting a label. And like, I was one of the people. Like, I'm just here to be myself wherever I go. Like, I just here to be myself. I'm just learning about myself. Like, I put the ball down. I'm going to
Right.
a new environment. I'm trying to. My family member passed away. I was close. I'm just trying to understand stuff. Like, you feel me? Like,
Right.
why? Like, I'm 17, turning 18. 18 is a big age at that type for a person. I'm just trying to
Mhm.
understand. You feel me?
Right.
And yeah, so that class it changed my whole perspective on stuff. So I'm like, all right, no more basketball. I'm not going to league. I'm not going to the team. I'm not making the team. We put
Mm-hmm.
that down for a little while. Let's lock in. We could do this, bro. We locked in. We locked in high school. We could do this. So I lock in with my math after winter. I lock in with my math. Oh, I'm leaving a part out. So I'm locking in, right?
Right.
And this is my last time at the gym, like my last significant time hooping for. I used to hoop for like
Yeah.
6 hours straight, like after class, 6 hours straight. Like, why are we in the gym for 6 hours? Are we going to the league? Like, what are we
Like
doing?
Mike, you trying to be like Mike in this, yeah.
Like, I'm so like, yeah, so hoop dreams once again. Like, I'm saying, like, I don't know why I was on that, bro. So then I meet like someone like one of my closest friends on campus. His name's Elijah Taylor, bro. He meet me like, yo, bro, I think you should join this organization on campus. I'm like, what's it about? He like the Guy Brothers. And when he tell me about that, I'm not really like knowing what it's about. He's just like pull up to one
Right.
of our events. And cause like at the time, like Zay, he ran track. Isaiah Harmon, he already had his group. And like I'm really just like bouncing around from people to people.
Yeah.
But I really don't know where to fit in. Feel me? It's like
That's
second month of
okay.
school. I'm just hooping, going back to my dorm, watching the game. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like feel me watching Kyrie.
That's
That's
what
literally what
I'm
I was doing
going.
every day. Like literally, bro. That's literally what I was doing, bro. So then when I do that, it's this like right after homecoming too, because I had my boys from shout out Tyson and Trill because they came at the homecoming because I didn't really know nobody, so they
Right,
came
right,
up
shout out.
that year, and now they go here. So
Yeah,
but
true. I'm
they told
okay.
me they told me I inspired them because what I'm doing I inspired them for them to come here. That was love too.
That's
That meant a
valid.
lot because I wasn't really doing like when they first came for homecoming. I wasn't really doing nothing.
Valid.
I didn't really have no I didn't really have
Right.
no face for real. After homecoming. I meet him at the gym, and I'm really like, all right, I'm gonna pop out. So we exchange numbers, Instagrams, all that, and I come to the event. I'm like, yo, these guys cool. Like, and it's a sense of like I feel like I was supposed to have been here before. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Like
okay.
I was been supposed to be here, like in this environment with these people. Like they're really like my group. They're my crew. Feel me? They're like it's a good
Valid.
tribe I could lean on for real.
Valid.
And I want to put the emphasis on tribe because it's like when I started coming around them, I started realizing like, yo, they genuinely want to help me win. They want to genuinely help me succeed, and that's something I never had. I never had it in high school. I never had a tribe of people that genuinely wanted to see me win as long as like not as long like they wanted to see me win it with them too as well.
Right.
Like if I
That's
need
valid,
help
bro.
there because
That's valid.
they was like feel me, I'm talking to them like they say, oh you cool as it like we exchange Instagrams and everything. So I'm coming around with them.
That's super valid, bro.
It felt like basketball. It felt like I was with my basketball teammates all over again. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, how that junior year felt. It felt like that feel. I was getting that feel again, like of
That's
life
thorough.
and everything. Like yeah, you feel me? Like I was like,
That's
okay,
thorough, bro.
this
'Cause
is
I be
cool.
speaking on like, listen, don't rush into getting support because it'll naturally
Yeah,
come. Like you
it
mentioned the
just
tribe. I'm like, your true tribe will be there. So
exactly.
that's crazy. How
It just naturally came, and I didn't force it. That's the thing that I feel like is what's beneficial the most for me. And that time period too, after coming off that F, because they provided a sense of mentorship and help and I was able to pass my classes, get on track, get some community service,
30.
start getting some connections in the community just with them, just being with them around them because they did so much already in the school on the campus that like just people just come up to them without them knowing them already like so that's the type of time when they were on they just already had faces on the universe like they're like most of their faces were on MLK so it's like that's
But
crazy that's great like for me to be around them it gave me a sense of perspective like okay now you start understanding like why why people come to college and what you could get out of college. I
what
think
you
that's when
mm-hmm.
that's when I understood like why I really understood what you could get out of coming here, you know? And once I understood that, I think I never went back because the next semester is when I got inducted to officially being a godbrother. But like I
Yeah.
had I was like, yo, I need a job on campus. So one of the guys sent a job in the chat was like Hornet ambassador. A student ambassador. I mind you, I've never been a student ambassador in my life. I
Yeah.
never really like was out there in the community.
Yeah, bro.
Like you feel me? Like it was just straight like niggas knew me. I was hooping or sports or just like to myself. If my guys knew who I was, you feel me?
Yeah.
I would talk and spoken to. But then it challenged me, and it felt like it was a good challenge, bro. It was like it was a challenge to you're gonna push yourself to do something uncomfortable for the
Right.
benefit in the long run. And when I could say I got the job in January, literally around this time last year, to being a student ambassador,
Okay.
I feel like that helped my trajectory skyrocketed because like the guy who hired me, he's like the the CEO of admissions, like for the school.
That's
So I
30,
built a
bro.
connection with him without even knowing what his role was before. Like
Mhm.
on just some personal, just me talking to him, me being
Right,
myself. So then when
right,
he hired me, I'm like, I'm portraying the university in a good light to students, prospective students, and
right.
families, and it's expanding my communication skills and my networking skills, and just me
Wow.
growing outside of my bubble without me knowing. I'm just
That's
doing it
so
for a
valid.
check. You feel
It's
me?
like, bro, and it's like to the point where in college, business world, out and about trying to get at a girl, if you got good conversation, bro, it's gonna get you very, very far, bro.
Very far. I
I
didn't
see
even real.
you didn't even know his position, but you can
You
have
feel me?
conversation like boom, 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 and now we got to. You feel that's super cool.
I didn't even know what I was getting myself into until I
Mhm.
realized how far deep I was into it.
Yeah,
If that makes sense. So it's like February come around, I get inducted to the God
yeah,
Brothers. Then it's like people know me for something now. People know me for Brandon the God Brother on campus,
okay,
and he also is a student ambassador. So I have two labels to my name. So meeting more people, meeting more, just being around people, just
right,
being around more people that
right,
have like minded visions and want to do something. So you're getting inspired, you're getting
right.
motivation, you're just learning a lot. Most importantly, you're learning outside the classroom, and I feel like
Right.
that's what helped me a lot. Cause like in business classes, it's just a lot of lectures, presentations, and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
the
hip to them. Yeah, I'm hip to
so
that.
you know what I mean? So when you get out in the community and you learn, it's like
Mhm.
and then you're really talking to you're talking what made me gave me the most motivation. I'm talking to families, I'm articulating myself to
Yeah,
families, and I'm just talking to them. They're like, okay, young man, we really see some potential in you. We see
right,
that you could do something with this. And it's just
right,
me. I'm a freshman.
right,
I'm 6 7 months no, I'm like 6 months into my freshman year now.
right.
It's about to be over in a month and a half, and I'm just learning. Like, okay, like this is. I'm starting to put the pieces together now. I'm starting to put what I could do, what I could really do,
Yeah,
and
right.
March hits. March is a great month for me. I finished with a 4.0 going into April.
Yeah,
Feel me? So I'm getting my grade. I'm getting my grades
yeah,
are up now. I'm working
it's
and
valid.
I'm getting recognition for doing something on campus.
Right.
So now it's like you're gaining.
Crazy.
I never used the word popular in my life. I never like using that word. So
Yeah,
you
nah, I'm
start
up with
getting
it.
support. And this
Yeah,
is like that when I say this is when I finally realized like this is an environment for me, bro. Like I look you wanted to transfer after my first semester, but
bro.
this is how I realized the environment for me. It's like people will support you without knowing like without
Yeah,
knowing like
yeah, nah,
it's
facts.
popular support you. They just support you because
Yeah,
of you, and they support you because they see you doing good things. So they want to
exactly.
support you too. You feel me? Like it's not even like people use the word glaze. I wouldn't really say it's glaze. It's like people get inspired because like you
Yeah.
feel like you could be doing. I feel like I still haven't like did anything yet because that's just the type of standard I
That's a
hold
good
myself to.
mindset, bro. You hold yourself to a high
I
standard, bro, and that's
I
how it
feel
should be,
like
bro.
yeah, I feel like I still like when I hear the congratulations, I appreciate it, but it's like I feel like it's still more work to be
You ain't
done.
even
I
happy
never
yet.
want to.
Like
Yeah.
you ain't
Yeah,
even happy yet.
nah,
Yeah.
finish. It's nothing to be
And
happy about, but it's like I can stop.
yeah. And just to chime in really, really fast, so people talk about college being a scam, which it can be, but the misconception of college being a scam is if you're not getting anything done outside the classroom, you may feel like that. If you're partying every night, you may feel like that. It's what you do outside of the classroom, bro. You just spoke on all these connections you made after you got that F, right? Like, and that was just a couple months later, and you on to
Literally,
very better things a year later, bro. So it's like you got to act outside of the classroom, basically.
literally, it's literally about what you make it. I really tell people all the time. It's literally about what you make it. I never
Yeah.
thought I'd be in a position I am right now. Looking back on it, um,
Yes,
when I
bro.
first came in August 2023. But it's just about what you do, what you could get out of it. It's just a lot of people. Like once I realized how much people are on a college campus,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I feel like it's just endless. Like all right,
Thousands
you're doing yourself a disservice if you're partying every night,
not
if you're
locked in.
drinking, if you're
Yeah,
not locked in, if you're doing
yeah.
the wrong thing, if you feel me. So it's like
You digging your hole a hole for yourself. That's all.
hope for yourself. And I always was taught to do right, taught to do good. And I feel like I had a vision for myself, but I couldn't really see it. Like I just wanted to be in an environment where I could just be myself and
Yeah,
flourish. And that's what the school allowed me to do. Like I ended up being on a campaign team and just seeing how everything goes
yeah,
with that. And it's just like it really inspired me. Okay, that inspired me. Like maybe I could do this one day too as well. Like maybe I could be the SGA president, or maybe I could
right,
be the face of the school, Mister and that. Cause like my homies, like the ones the when I didn't have anybody, they came to
right,
me and took me in their tribe. They're doing their movie, they're succeeding. That just inspired me to do it because they drew attraction to me, and they must have seen something in me, and they're constantly pouring like good affirmations, like yo, you could do this, you're that, you're that. and I'm believing you're believing, you're still getting close with God, and you're just you're staying rooted in yourself, and I think that's the most important thing. If like if people just think I'm yapping on this thing, I feel like the most important thing I just say just stay rooted in yourself,
Right.
because that's all I did this summer, just stay rooted in myself. I worked on campus over the summer, and that provided me with the opportunity to get free housing and
Oh,
get a
oh
job
yeah.
off campus and just stuff. Just
Yeah.
it's feel me, it provided
Free
me with
housing
stuff.
plus, I know about it. I'll tell you something. Yeah, for real, because like people don't know I stepped away from football. Some people do, some people don't. Where I stepped away from sports completely, and I still became active on campus. I got a campus position that included free housing. I got my name out there because you're so much more than an athlete. Like how you said after high school, you're so much more. And now, if you are an athlete and you want to make it big, go ahead and chase your dream. Go ahead and achieve your dream because you can, right? But you're not a nobody if you don't. And that's where people get lost. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
That's,
what I'm glad you said that, because it's like it's so unpopular to support non-sports thing. It's really what
yeah, no, for
it's
sure. It
like
makes me mad,
you
but it's
feel
like
me, bro? I'm
we just
glad you
own though. Like
understand.
if that's what y'all are into, okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
But it's like I feel like it's yo,
real
it's
rap,
just like
bro.
it's just real rap, because it's just like I'm not. I stopped posting about basketball, like being on the court and stuff like that, and I started
Yeah,
posting about like they told me like, yo, you're. Well, I took a class over the summer, like about financial literacy and learning how you can make money on Instagram and you can make
yeah,
money with social media. So I
yeah,
was like, okay, let me start up a LinkedIn. Let me completely change my Instagram around. Like, let me
right,
make this fan page
right,
privately, and then I could post, I could post my basketball, I could post
yeah,
whatever I want through there. But let me, I'm getting more active on campus. I'm doing more. I'm reaching out to more people. I'm starting to get a face. So let me make this Instagram professional. Why not?
of
Feel me? So I do that.
course.
Going into the summer, I do that going into the summer, and that the summer really opened my eyes to, okay, I'm gonna be a full marketing major. I was sports management the whole time.
Bro,
I'm like,
I'm a sport management major, cuz yeah, yeah.
yeah, you feel me, bro? I didn't really see. I seen a vision for myself, but I
But
didn't really.
yeah,
I
but you feel
couldn't
like
really
something
see
different was in store though. Like that's
something different was in store. I felt
yeah,
like, so I really took the leap. I took the leap of faith going into marketing. So that
that's
last year was
hard.
my first semester as a marketing major, and I could say I'm definitely gonna stick with it. Like the
Hot.
opportunities that I've got from like the school just reaching out to me, and then people don't even understand like when you're in a position to when you're in a leadership position, they're more known to reach out to you. But I feel like because of the way I treat people, because I'm just a genuine person, and I make sure
For
like
sure.
I just make sure everything's okay. I make sure like I'm never hating. I've never been one to hate on anybody. And I remember I watched one of your podcasts. Eli was about like the hate comes before support or something like that. Or don't be surprised if you get hated as support. One thing that I've dealt with here is that I've gotten more support here than I ever got in my life. At Smyrna, there was people hating on me for no
Yeah,
reason. I didn't
I'm
understand that.
already,
And I
bro.
couldn't understand that. I couldn't really understand. It was draining my mental down, knowing that like I'm going to school with people that don't even want my best interest. Like
Yeah,
there's
bro.
people, this my classmate is literally pillow talking to the person behind me. So it's
That's
like
crazy.
I never felt in that safe realm in Smyrna. So it's like
Yeah,
being in a sense of comfort at Delaware State. It gave me the ability to pursue my best self. Like literally what I'm doing is just pursuing my best self. Like I'm pursuing my best self. Whatever comes to me, I'm pursuing it because I have support. And I feel like the most important thing in this world is knowing you got somebody, knowing you got a supportive system. Like
yeah,
because I feel like I could still do what I'm doing like by myself with knowing people don't like it or whatever.
yeah.
But like to have people that believe in you, it's just like a different. It's a different
Mhm.
feeling. Like you can't really explain how it is. You just go out there and like you never act on nerves anymore. You get excited
Exactly,
because you
bro.
know like
Yeah.
if the opportunity wouldn't come to you if they know you couldn't do it. So
Hmm.
every time I leave the school and people say like, oh, he never goes to class, he never does this, bro. I do my work, bro. It's just
Yeah,
they're giving me the opportunity to represent the school somewhere else. I'm gonna go there and make new experiences.
right.
What really helped me, bro, is like traveling, bro. I mentioned to Eli earlier. It's like when I went down to Georgia, bro. It's just a
Yeah,
lot of motivation, bro. Like I can't figure like even the hotel the school provided for us. Like they got a lot of
yeah,
money. Shout out financial aid, bro. Like they
yeah.
take a lot of bread. So I'm like
Talk
I'm
about
just
it.
opening my eyes, and then like what I want to say, like what really helped me is like just like with being in godless, like my networking skills got a lot better. Like I was able to meet Core, and I was wasn't even nervous. Like I'm talking to him like I'm talking to him like I'm shaking his hand. Like I'm not even shivering. Like I'm shaking his
That's
hand.
funny.
We having a normal conversation, bro. And
That's
he's not. And
bro.
the nigga, he really has a face. He has a following, but it's not like I'm nervous. I knew how to like present myself to him. Feel me? So it's like I'm
Dirty.
like I did that, and I met a couple other people of significance, and I'm like. And I found myself just shaking hands. I found myself like connecting with him after that, and they realized that okay, he could go somewhere. The way he carries himself, the way he came up to me was like he might be able to go somewhere. He let me stay in contact with him, so that gives me that gives me inspiration. You come back to school, it's like living in Delaware and staying in Delaware. Like when I go on breaks and come back home, it's like it's hard, bro, because it's like there's no way it's nothing like everything I see outside is the same thing, and
Mhm.
it's not motivating me at all. It's nothing that there's nothing around me that I feel like is for me. There's nothing around me that I could do to better myself. When I go outside, it's the same thing. You know, from Smyrna, small town. You know, it's getting its popularization now, but it's not. You know, it's still small. You still got to pass it to go to Dover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're not. When you go to cities, when you go to expanded areas, rural areas, you're expanding your horizon. You're meeting new people, and the
exactly.
people you're meeting, they're just like you. They're in a different
We're
environment
just in a
that's
different life.
allowing them to do more. You know, you ever heard the term "small fish in a big pond"? Feel me? There's
Yeah,
just small.
Yep.
Like you feel me? People look at me. I may be a big fish in a small pond, but like that's not. I never want to stay that for long. You never. You
exactly.
always trying to. You're
It's,
always trying to be in a place where people are better than you, and you're always trying to
it's
get
no
better. You're trying to learn from people. So
exactly, bro.
when I felt like traveling and seeing DC, like what DC has to offer, what Georgia has to offer, what um
Like nobody is above growth. Like
yeah, like
nobody's
one thing I
above
didn't
growth.
understand, like there's some people in college that act like they made it. I didn't understand, like there's some people, there's really
Yeah.
some people there that act like they made it. Like I didn't,
Why are we doing that?
why are
Like
we're literally like, come on, we haven't did anything compared to
yeah,
what you could really be doing,
what
but
you
you're
can
selling
accomplish.
yourself short. You're selling
Exactly.
yourself
Yep.
short by staying at a non-growth mindset and staying at a temporary, you know, you're good in your little bubble. I
Yeah,
mean, the sales you may be making now it may be good because you're in a campus full of opportunities, but when you leave, what are you gonna do?
right.
So
Bro,
it's
and I
like
see you talking on stages and stuff, bro. And just by this
Yeah.
episode, we 30 plus minutes in Life Unfiltered. Shout out to y'all if y'all made it this far, bro.
that.
Like
Shout out to it, bro.
speaking on your networking skills, bro. Like you well spoken, bro. And I seen over time you grew in that aspect too. Like, bro, you really talking shit. Like you
Appreciate you,
really
bro.
talking, bro. Like how you said, bro. I always peep, and it's just put a smile on my face, bro. Because I love to see everyone do their thing, bro, including you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. And it's just like once again, like I always give credit to the people that was there in the beginning because they know like really what not really what it took, but they just know like what how far I came and how far
Yeah,
I grown. So like when I see like you know the new people that supported me, you know I really give thanks to them. But it's like
yeah,
I more so understand why the people um like people like that or people like who people that's been there for a minute they play the back now because
yeah,
they understand like that's
yeah,
their
exactly.
it's very
Like
thorough to
yeah,
play the back, you know.
plotting it. Yeah, like
I
yeah.
understand, bro. Don't bro, don't think like anything goes by without me knowing that you still there, bro. I know you
I'm
are, bro.
already, bro.
it's
Vice
like it's
versa,
it's
bro.
like the people that are mentioning me that are doing this and that they're new, so they want the what I have going for myself, so they
Right,
want
right.
that traction to them
For sure.
to come to their platform too. But it's you
Right,
know
for sure.
it's so much like with this social media stuff that could get negative, bro. And it's just like I try to keep a positive image. I could, cause that's who I am. I try to keep a positive
Fitting,
representation of
bro.
myself. Like I realize that what I'm doing, I'm getting a follow, I'm getting attraction. Why not promote
Facts.
what helped me get there? You know, like
Facts.
the gospel, staying true to myself, you know, and networking, you know. That's
Right.
literally what helped me get there. So I promote that on my pages, you know.
Yeah.
I promote self growth. I promote like just being your best self, you know. I promote God every day. Like, you know, post my daily prayers, you know, I pray every day. This book right here this literally
So,
got me through the end of my 2024, bro. You know, I swear I finished 2024 on a great note.
valid.
Thanks to that book as well.
I was just about
Um,
to ask you, how did your 2024 end as far as mental health?
Yeah, bro. I want to shout out this one too as well, bro. This
Who's
one,
that? Chosen.
chosen, bro, for sure. It gave me a sense of it gave my 2024 sense of mental health gave me a sense of realization that you know if you stay true to yourself and you stay rooted in yourself, you could go as far as you want to go.
Bro,
Like
like that.
manifestation is real.
That stuck with me, bro.
Manifestation is real.
That stuck with me,
You
bro.
know, all that stuff is real, bro. Like
Power of the
I'm so
tongue, all
serious.
that.
Out of the
Like
tongue, like
what you
be
put
careful
out.
with what you talk. You know, it's literally real. Like
Mhm.
your dreams, those are real, bro. Like I've
And
had
also what you're
countless.
putting, yeah, facts. And also what you're putting into it is what you're gonna get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
Don't
If you're
put it
not
on work.
exactly,
Don't
don't
expect the like
exactly. Don't just sit. You know, don't just sit around and think
what are we
it's gonna
doing?
fall in your lap. You know, just like if you're working consistently, like Eli, bro. I love what you're doing, bro. Keep doing that, bro. You consistently working, it's gonna come, bro. Like we talked about earlier, divine timing. I swear, bro. That it just comes, bro. On
You
a
gotta
day
wait.
when you don't even expect it, bro. It's gonna come, bro. Like literally, all this stuff happened to me because it's like it was just divine. It was just divine. It was meant to happen. I went through a lot, like a lot of people had their shine. A lot of people had their moments before me, and I never complained. You feel me? I just,
Dirty.
just
Mhm.
literally stuck down doing what I'm doing. You know, I'm preached as soon as I got to high school. This is my path. This is my journey. You know, like regardless if you think I'm woke or not, like I'm on my journey. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you think that's like a woke saying or something like
Talk
that,
this
I'm
up.
just talking in like self growth and just like being rooted in myself. You know, I'm talking in like this is my journey I'm going on. So I'm
Mhm.
gonna talk like this. I'm gonna portray this what I'm doing because this is what I'm doing. You know, I love to, and then I've realized I inspire people. So it's like when you hear that, it's just like, well, why not keep going? You feel
Why
me?
not?
Why
Yeah.
not? But why not me? Why can't
I'm
I
gonna
do
take
this,
that
bro?
heavily.
So like, getting back to what I'm saying, why I finished 2024, I finished 2024 on a great note, bro.
That's
Like
great.
on a great mental note, I finished 2024 going into 2025, realizing that I can't just have a year where oh he did all this and he was doing all this and he didn't do what he was supposed to do in 2025. Now I'm not really worried about the outside eye, outside noise. I'm really staying rooted in myself because that's what got me to this point.
Right.
If I start caring
Stay
what other
rooted.
people, if I start caring what other people are doing, what other people are saying, that's gonna mess up my business. So
Facts.
I recently just wrote all my goals, put them down, took a screenshot of that, put it on my screen, put it on my lock screen. So I'm always on my phone. Every time I turn
Yeah.
on my phone, stay
Yeah.
root, stay locked
Yeah.
in. Feel me? It's right there.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
right in front of me.
Yeah. I like
So
that, bro.
like it's a good move. Shout out Steve Harvey. He was homeless and I got that from him, bro. I got that from him. He did a paper, bro. I'm always on my phone, so I use my phone. Feel me? Electronics. We're
Mhm.
getting a new age. That's what I did. So it's like
Girls,
it
Brody.
you feel me? It's been keeping me locked in, and then once again, like I feel like I have a face now. I feel like I
Yeah.
represent something bigger than myself, and I'm gonna just
Yeah.
continue to like keep pushing, keep going the extra mile because I feel like the job is far from finished. Like I mentioned earlier,
Yep.
like I'm far from that.
Far from it, though.
I really just understood the power of what I could do. With just being yourself, being authentic, making connections. Heavy on the being authentic, bro. It's a lot
Yeah.
of people, bro. Damn,
Yeah.
it's a lot of people.
I'm already, bro. It's all around, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's
I just
crazy.
say be the light in the negativity in the world. Like being authentic is gonna get you very far. Now, someone that isn't being authentic, they may get far, but it'll show eventually. You
It
know
will
what I
show.
mean?
It's a
It'll show
it's a time and place for everything.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Everything shows when it's supposed to show. So that's
Yep.
just
And like just little simple things like slow grind better than no grind.
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take the stairs instead of the elevator. Like it
Exactly,
just is
bro.
like that.
It really everything registers, and you gotta really just fall in love with the journey. Like shout out, bro. Shout out. He's my favorite player for how he plays on the court, but I love how he sticks up for himself and he's himself like
And
authentically,
exactly.
bro.
You're not
Like
gonna let you change what he stands for.
exactly, bro. And
It's not
that's
like
literally somebody I look up to and want to be
yeah,
like, bro. Like I don't. It's not glazing. Like
yeah,
it really inspires
right.
me every day. So like he says, the journey is the reward, and it truly is, bro. The journey is the reward,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Like
stand with that.
literally,
Journey was reward. I
for
stand with
sure, for
yeah.
sure, bro.
Life Unfiltered, man.
Shout out
Episode
Metro
11.
Phillips.
Special
Great
guest,
one,
very
bro.
well spoken guest. She spoke on a lot of things. Like I said, Bran, been seeing your journey since high school, bro. It's just don't put a smile on my face every time I see you doing something. Just you supporting, stepping on here with us. It's like that's what it's about. Cause like
Bro,
it's just hard to even put into words, bro. I appreciate you deeply,
bro.
bro.
Of course, bro. Vice versa, deeply, bro. Deeply appreciated, bro. You know.
Mhm.
Episode 11. We appreciate anyone who tapped in.
Yeah, no problem, man. I like how humble and how inspirational you are telling your story from the bottom up. And you still building. Like, proud of you too. Keep working, bro. Don't slow
Appreciate
down.
you,
Keep
Eli.
working. Hmm.
I do want to touch on the humble aspect because it's a lot of people that come to me and they're like, bro, why don't you like you could really like pop it a lot. And I'm
Yeah.
Hmm.
like it's just like
It's
it's a
like
different like my upbringing is like, my dad, he was there, but he wasn't really like, he
Right.
wasn't really in the. My mom took me to all the practices. He came to my
Right.
senior night. My dad came to my senior night for
Right.
track. Feel me? I was passing my basketball. He came for track. You feel me? It's all good though. But like my mom,
Right.
she was there a lot, just pushing me. And I grew up with like a woman household, so I
Right.
understood like. I understand like either I see you be posting stuff about like understanding women, understanding relationships.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't. Once again, I know we're not talking about relationships, but I want to touch on that.
You're going to, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not so like I'm not so quick. I've never been so quick to rush into one because of my past experiences. I'm older now. I'm experiences. I'm older. I have a vision for myself. And if you're not on that type of playing field, you're playing on rookie, bro. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
the Hall of Fame. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Like,
you're
yeah.
not on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You're
my
not on that playing field. It's
highest
not.
in difficulty. Like,
You feel me? The highest. It's just hard for me to like to
Mhm.
connect, and you keep everybody at a standstill. You keep everybody at a mutual level, whether it be girls or boys, and as people don't understand that,
that's fire,
I
bro.
could I could I could you could get the baddest girl compared to them. Like you could get the baddest girl, you could pop it a lot, bro. What is that gonna gain for me? What am
What
I
is that
Yeah,
doing?
What is
nothing. Yeah.
that
What
doing to me,
value is
bro?
that adding?
What is
Yeah.
that? That's what I'm saying, and I can't really explain that to anybody that's like doesn't understand it. Feel me? That doesn't
Focus on the
understand it.
wrong
So
things sometimes, man.
focus on the wrong thing. So with me being humble, bro, I don't even like. I mean, it is just being humble, but I just feel like it's just me being myself. Like not just
Yeah,
like like I
literally.
haven't did anything yet. Everything could change at the snap of a finger. We know this, bro. So like I,
Yo,
I literally could change in a snap of a finger, bro. I could be doing this and that, and life could change,
Mhm.
bro. So just
yeah,
stay rooting yourself, stay humble, bro. And that's really what I was taught to do at a young age, and I'm just like once again like flashing money. Never did that, bro. Like
yeah, bro.
I finally was able to like. I was able to like when I was playing basketball. I was broke. Bro. I didn't have any money. But then
Yeah,
when I started getting the opportunities, they started paying me. So it's like I started understanding money, more about
yeah,
investing, and more what to do with your money. Like you could have fun with it, but what are you gonna like? It's cool to have fun, but like rainy days, put it away, bro.
that's
So
what
it's
I've said.
literally, bro. Like money is not everything, but it's something that you
It's
need.
something
So you
that
gotta
you,
put it
yeah.
away. So
Mhm.
in terms of
Yo,
popping it,
traveling balance,
I
my
don't
guy. I
use that.
appreciate you, bro.
I don't use that money, bro. We put it away. We stay humble, bro. It's nothing like the job isn't finished, bro. And yeah, bro, it's a lot, bro. But once again, bro, I appreciate you.
Thank you, my dog.
Of
Like,
Literally,
course.
bro.
yo,
Like I
Of
it's
had
our
an
course.
most
opportunity to like,
well-spoken episode, longest episode. He just brought it to yo. He snapped. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
My dog, bro. Yo, like,
yo,
deeply appreciated, bro. Life Unfiltered, episode 11. Me and Eliyahu, we was just talking. What I don't know if this was yesterday or the day before. 100. We're gonna get 100 episodes in this year. Like,
sure,
we're gonna get
Yeah.
100 episodes in, bro.
sure. We're at
Mhm.
11 right now.
Along with the other content we making, so we're gonna do that. Let's go.
Yes,
Bro,
sir. We're
make
gonna
sure
keep going.
y'all gotta support these guys, bro. What they're doing is
It's
major, bro.
different.
Like
Yeah,
it's different. It's just different, bro. From it's a slow grind. Once we said again, people are gonna start to see it. They're gonna slowly, regardless how it goes, the algorithm. You
whatever way
never
it
know
goes.
how it will treat y'all, but it's gonna come, bro. It's gonna come for sure.
Thank you, Brody.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.